Well, good day, Blues fans, and it isn't welcome to House Brothers Oval today. In fact, it's welcome to Alberton Oval today, home of Port Power. I'm here with senior coach Luke Norman today. Luke, down here at Alberton, I assume a bit of a recovery and a bit of a lighter session after yesterday's game, mate.
Yeah, just get the boys off their feet and get them in the pool. Obviously, we'll go through the footage of yesterday and have an easy night.
As far as yesterday, mate, so close but yet so far, I guess. If we choose to take the positive signs, I suppose, it was certainly very hard game, and you could hear the bodies, I know, from the grandstand where I was sitting. So no lack of endeavour, perhaps just some skill errors and a little bit of discipline maybe cost us at crucial times.
Yeah, I think towards the end the boys got a little bit tired as well, so we made a few mistakes in front of goal and they capitalised on them. But overall, I think it was like a grand final, really. I thought our hardness and our pressure around the football was second to none. And, at the end of the day, they've won by a kick. And, we did have them on toast, but we can't keep saying that we've got these teams on toast. We've actually got to, start winning against them.
I guess if we look at it, as I said, from a positive perspective, this week obviously we come up against the Eagles in the early game, team that we've beaten a couple of times this year. Like you mentioned before, they've got some significant ins this week. How do you tackle the Eagles this week, Luke?
Oh, first we've got to obviously put that game away yesterday and start thinking positive this week. We'll go through some footage and have a look at what Eagles do. They mainly play man on man, which is good. But they do have some good key forwards as well as good midfield. So we just got to make sure that we get our matchups right and we come with our A game and away we go.
Now, as far as injuries out of yesterday's game, Luke, I noticed that Brad Vassell obviously came off late in the game. Obviously Chambers and Nello weren't considered pre-game. Any other guys that may come in this week or guys that may not come up at the end of the week?
Oh, I think James McClay will probably come back into the side through matchups. He got tall forward. So Brad Vassell, he's got a bit of a rib injury, but he seems to think that he's going to be okay. He's a pretty tough unit. So, but he's the only one that's really under any cloud at the moment.
I know there's a little bit of conjecture around the footy circles today, Luke, about AFL players potentially coming back into the game this week, which could make things interesting. Obviously, the Eagles with Henschel and Shirley in particular. Any chance of Brent Riley being able to suit for us this Sunday, mate?
Look, I don't think so. I think Brent's probably finished the year. So, look, we're pretty happy to go on with the side that we've got, and it's a great education for this group anyway. We've really improved this year. We lost 8 or 9 players from last year, senior players, and we've brought in some young kids this year, and it's great for them to have a final series. Yesterday was a fantastic game, and I can tell you this week will be another good game as well. And
just to finish up, Luke, last but not least question. I know we've spoken about this before in previous weeks, but as far as learning from yesterday's game, I'm sure once again they've shown us a little bit more about how they go about it, and we've learned a bit more about ourselves. So, if we can go deeper into the finals, hopefully we can turn the tables.
Yeah, I think I better go to church a bit more often, eh?
Pray a bit, you reckon?
Pray a bit more.
Well, there you have it, everyone. Thanks to Luke again for joining us today here on Blue Tube. Onwards and upwards for the Double Blues, and let's make sure we get plenty of Blue supporters down there for the 12:10 start on Sunday. Look forward to seeing you there. Thanks for joining us.